Well, that is good, Legends. How's everyone doing today? There you go. We got Scooter Fishing in the house. Alaskan Assassin Adventures, Dina Littlehill. Dorothy Richardson, Legend Dorothy's here. Jason E. Miner. Adam Weiss. Hearts of Gold Karen. Hope your fingers still there and doing well. Little knife accident, I know all about those. Super Bowl Sunday, says Caleb. Welcome in, Caleb. Yeah. I was going to wear my Patriots jersey. I have a history with the Pats. When I put my jersey on important game days, they lose. So no jersey today. Florida Storm Chasing in the house. Corner Clubhouse, welcome in. Gavin Duffel, I know Gavin. Give Gavin a wrench. There we go, buddy. Connect around, make some friends. Fran is in the house. Good to see you, Fran. Buble. Buble, welcome in, Dan. $10 from GP, what a legend. Going to an amazing cause. We are raising money for autism research and awareness. GP, an absolute legend. Along with Mama Bird, of course. So, speak of the devil, and in comes Mama Bird. Good to see you, Mama Bird. So the Guess the Weight contest, all you folks that come in here and watch me prospect and sluice for gold every week, fellow prospectors, we got beat out this week by someone that doesn't prospect at all. Someone I met in another chat named Orange Smoke 47. So 5 entries, he was 0.009 grams away from the weight. 0.009 grams, that's crazy. Jason E. Miner, good to see you, bro. Corner Club, I like the cut of your jib, man. Go Pats. Honestly, I love the Pats. I love football. You know, that being said, I respect anybody that cheers for their team. It's not a religion. It's just a sport. Go Hawks. Oh. I have a sneaking suspicion. If I had to guess, of course I'm going for the Pats to win it. I think the score is going to be right around what it was the last time they played the Hawks in the Super Bowl. And I think it's going to be a really, really good football game, actually. That's it, Karen. Win or lose, you cheer for who you cheer for. You pick a team and you stay with them. I've been a Pats fan since like before the Drew Bledsoe days, so that's a long time. Mission discovered. Nolan is in the house. Good to see you, Nolan. Looks like Bill Snodgrass is in the house. Good to see you too, Bill. Yeah. Let's start by giving away an entry. All right, Legends, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Mandy Brown is in the house. Good to see you, Mandy. Yeah, no, Fishing, the absolute legend himself. Thank you so much. Sure, I appreciate you. There's 10 entries for Yeah, no. Great supporter of the channel. I'd imagine GP and Mama Bird do it up right for the Super Bowl. They just seem like that kind of people. Appreciate you, Caleb, for saying that. We're all winners here. Just some win bigger than others, I guess, right? Tom Kingery, Welcome in, Tom. Holy smokes, 20 entries for Frame. What a legend. Yeah, I bet you, I knew you'd do it upright, GP. Something probably good on the barbecue. Yeah. I actually, most years I make Super Bowl type food, you know, wings and stuff like that. This year I'm cooking a big roast beef. I'll probably eat way too late, not sleep well, have nightmares because my belly's full, but doing up a prime rib today. What's a Darwin? It's Darwin's version of a drawing, apparently. I never said I was good at typing. Dina flashing up the new autism support emojis. What a legend. Yeah. So that number, the last number for an entry each, number was 31. Washington Fishing Adventures and Legend Dorothy were the closest. Modern Michigan prospectors in the house. Good to see you, Modern Michigan. Yeah, meat-induced night sweats, exactly. Then you throw some horseradish and au jus sauce on top of those meats. Mega Dog, in it to win it. Good to see you, Mega Dog. Yeah, no, actually, Popeye's buffalo sauce, that's pretty standard buffalo sauce. Yeah, some are spicier than others. I like buffalo sauce. Oh, thanks, Gavin. This is kind of just copyright-free music. We just play a little bit of bluegrass throughout the stream. Something to get the toes tapping, right? Hillbilly's in the house. Good to see you, Hillbilly. Hillbilly, since you're here, I know you mentioned that you were thinking you'd like me to send you the taco MRE, because I did promise Hillbilly I would send her an MRE. You are going to want to wait for this week. I've done my research. Apparently this MRE that I'm supposed to eat for my video this week, where is it? This is meatballs in marinara sauce. I'm not going to ruin it by telling you what's in it. Apparently this is, out of the 24 menus, the best all-around MRE out of all 24 of them. So I'm gonna, if you still want tacos after you see this week's videos, I'll send you the taco MRE, but I think you're gonna want to wait for this one. Mama Bird in for 10, what a legend. Supporting an awesome cause. Awesome people supporting an awesome cause. Just got to be imaging. Dimmy is in here. We'll make sure Dimmy gets a wrench. Dimmy's an absolute legend. Yeah, Hillbilly, I think it's going to be worth the wait. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Hillbilly, one of the ingredients in that MRE is blueberry cherry cobbler. Scott B. Fishing is in the house. Good to see you, Scott. Wingdings, man. Them wingdings, man. You guys are always eating them wingdings, Scooter. There you go, Blueberry Crew. Eat some blueberry cobbler for the Blueberry Crew this week. All right, legends, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. There's Mrs. Scooter. Mrs. Scooter coming in to join me and dab on them haters. Let's forget what my own number is. Deep North, welcome in, bro. Jeffrey Button's in the house. Wow, some of you guys are all over that number. Thanks, Timmy. I like the music too. So pleased with how this new microphone setup works. Hearts of gold in for 10. What a legend, Karen. Thank you so much. Of course, it is such a great cause. Five for chat from Legend Dorothy. So that's 5 for Dorothy and 5 for chat. We can do that, Dorothy. Thank you so much. What a legend. So I did want to thank, I got a couple of thank yous to put out actually. So let me do this. Then we'll do some thank yous and then we'll do 5 from Dorothy. The number was 4. No one guessed it, but all y'all guessed all around it. Megadog, Jeffrey Button, and Hillbilly. That's an entry for each of you. Couple thank yous. I wanted to thank Steven Stark. I don't know if you guys caught on the community tab, but he donated an amazing looking bracelet to the cause as one of our prizes. That thing looks absolutely awesome. Welcome in, Crash. Full half. Welcome in, bro. Yeah, so Steven donated a gorgeous bracelet for the cause. I also wanted to thank Karen Unz. I haven't seen her in here. Yeah, I want to thank Karen Unz because she kind of questioned the charity, whether it was a Canadian charity. And when I did a research, it actually was, which doesn't really matter. I mean, helping a kid is helping a kid. It doesn't matter where you're from. But we have people from all over the world that come into the live every Sunday at 3:30. And I think it's important to support something global that will help people all over the world. So we actually changed the charity to a global charity so that everybody's countries are represented. And this charity also, part of where the money goes to is actually towards research, not just in helping the kids, but helping research how they can help in the future, right? 70 there, Mama Bird. Holy smokes. Stromboli. Holy man, you guys are good. Mind you, I'm having prime rib tonight, so I'm not going to complain. Five to chat from Yano. We could do that. What a legend. All right, let's start with 5 from Legend Dorothy herself. This is for 5 entries from Legend Dorothy, Dorothy Richardson. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. I'll be right back. We're not opening the bar yet, but I'm thirsty. It's a little Canada Dry for the dry Canadian. That's a little ginger ale for now. You're more than welcome, Yana, and I'll get you out on some pike and muskie. Be a great time. There's the pupper making his guest appearance. All right. For 5 entries, courtesy of legend Dorothy Richardson. Number was 21. Congratulations, the Modern Michigan Prospector. All right, now we'll do 5 from Yana Fishing. Thank you so much, GP. GP and Mama Bird. Of course, everyone here is connected to them. 2 other very generous people from the community. And 10 more for GP. 10 more entries. Yeah, big pile of prizes up. Always a good time. You know, I always, Roman with Ringo's in the house. Good to see you, bro. I always just started off with a bag and you guys just go nuts. Donating prizes and supporting an amazing cause. And of course, any entries from this one go to the next big giveaway, which will be probably the end of March or in April sometime. .48 legends watching, man. Smash that like button, guys. Do the things. All right. Full half. Orange Smoke 47. I don't know if you know him. He was in last week. Someone I know from another chat. He was 0.009 grams away from the guests, actually. We do like to make our own fun. Fishy Fingers Jackson's in the house. Good to see you, brother. So excited with everything going on. You all make sure you're connected over to Jackson. Doing some good fishing. He got this awesome heated crappie shack that he fishes in. It's awesome. Or I guess I should talk more Americans here than Canadians. I guess I should say that Jackson has a heated crappie shack. Sorry. What was the weight? 0.181. Nolan, you were actually really close as well. It's actually in a short on my channel from this morning. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, courtesy of Yana Fishing, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Yeah, dang Americans. Aqua Donkey is in the house. Good to see you, brother Aaron. Steven Stark. Speak of the devil, Chuck Owens. I know Chuck, we'll get him a wrench. Melithian is here. Good to see you, Melithian. Yeah, Steven Stark, of course, the donator of that amazing bracelet that's now up on my community tab. Awesome, awesome stuff. Terry B is in the house. Good to see you, Terry. All right, legends. Triple A. What a legend that guy is, doing all those logos and stuff for everyone. What a great guy. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, courtesy of Yanoa Fishing, number was 14. Congratulations, Hillbilly. Modern Michigan, for sure. My email is actually on my page. allthingscountry74@gmail, and I'll do an exchange with you for sure. I got a whole bunch in myself. Time we got, holy smokes. All right, so the other thing I wanted to mention, so I had mentioned before that I ran out of those gold bags and I couldn't source anymore. So we switched to lottery tickets. So at the end, the winner gets to pick an envelope. We're gonna scratch the ticket live. Anything under $25, you get entries. You're guaranteed a minimum of 5 entries, and if it's over 25 bucks, I'll either send you, give you the entries or I'll send you the cash. So almost all of those envelopes have lottery tickets in them now. One envelope has 4 gold backs in it, so you can win all 4 of them. And one, of course, has the one where you can win the pay dirt. Steve's BE. Welcome, Steve's. Welcome in. Yeah, it's maple syrup lottery. Something like that, eh? Yeah, full half. If you, I think it depends if you're on a laptop or if you're on a phone. So it is on my page. I'm going to have to put it up in my channel description and just type it out. When you're on a laptop, there's a thing where you click, it says view email, and you click the I am not a robot thing, and away you go. But I do make maple syrup, actually. Let's do an entry from me. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. Hearts had 14. David B, welcome in, bro. Fishy Figures Jackson in for 10 entries. What a legend. Awesome. So there's 5 entries for Karen as well. I love it when people donate to chat and multiple people win it. That makes my day. That's true. GP got a batch of the special brew. So I make it, we have a big operation with an evaporator, but I make maybe 10, 15 bottles a year are special. Like they're made the old fashioned way over the fire. And that has a really nice smoky flavor to it. That's my favorite. There's my random dog walking around. All right, legends, that number was 29. Congratulations, Bill Snodgrass. Maggie in the house. Good to see you, Maggie. Surprised you're not passed out yet. Old geezer. Hey, how come you want to be a star on these shows all of a sudden, eh? All right, buddy, it's almost your supper time. Jenny in the house. Good to see you, Jenny. Nick Molner's in the house. Good to see you, Nick. The dog says I have to give away another entry, apparently. All right, legends. One number only between 1 and 50. Then we'll get to some sluicing. I just see that Hillbilly had 29 as well. Hillbilly's on a freaking roll. I'm glad I got you guys double check it for me. There's another entry for Hillbilly. Way to go, Hillbilly. Five for chat, 5 for Jenny from Aqua Donkey. What a legend. We can actually do that. Jenny is an awesome person. Well deserved, Jenny. Oh, Maggie, I didn't call you out. I feel like that. All right, the number 18, closest. Legend Dorothy. Congrats, Legend Dorothy. Gets an entry. All right. There, I'm glad that music picked up a little too. Yeah, 40 to 1. So this is for 5 entries, courtesy of Aqua Donkey. What a legend. All right, 5 entries, courtesy of Aqua Donkey. One number only between 1 and 50. Yes, sir, Steven. Little foot stomp and bluegrass. Good for the soul. Holy smokes, look at those numbers pouring in. Quite a few of you got that one. BNUS Odyssey, welcome in, my friend. All right, so for 5 entries, courtesy of Aqua Donkey, we got 3 winners. The number was 47. We had 3 people, multiple people guessed 48. Was it 3 or was there more? Am I missing one? Nope, I just see the 3. You guys will correct me if I was wrong. 5 entries courtesy of Aquadonkey, Nick Molnar, Hillbilly again, and Jason E. Marner. Time for Hillbilly to buy a lottery ticket. I almost hope that Hillbilly wins the last envelope so we can scratch a winning ticket today. That would be fun. Mary, welcome in. All right, congrats to all the winners. We should probably get set up. Start some sluicing. Rolling up the sleeves. We're getting serious here. Yeah, it's about to get bubbly up in here. Yeah, Arco, it's contagious. The music's kind of contagious. From Dina, it is a great cause. What a legend that Dina is. All right, converted the sleeves fully to sluice mode. Suppose it would help if we, I was about to go grab the cons. It would probably help if we put the pump on. Pro prospecting tip, running a recirculating sluice without a pump is not a good idea. That was a bad idea, running it under the light bulb. Gotta get something better to replace this light with. There we go. Back just a hair. Mandy, welcome back to the membership. Good to see you, Mandy. Paul V, you absolute legend. Welcome in, Paul. I caught some of Paul's Barry. Good to see you, buddy. Caught some of Paul's fishing live the other day. Very unfortunately, I don't know if you caught Paul. I wasn't there the whole time. I had to jet out, but very nice chill live, buddy. Good job interacting with your chat. I really enjoyed it, Paul. Make sure if you guys like fishing, you're connected to Paul V. You know what, Paul? It happens. I've only ever skunked once on a live stream. I went, it was kind of similar to yours. I went to the Big River, which is a longer shot for me, but bigger, chance at the bigger fish, and I skunked as well. And I had a great live. We had a great time. It really doesn't matter if you don't catch any fish. You just don't want to be that guy that goes live fishing and never catches. But you know, it happens to all of us. Yeah, Paul's got a nice, really nice guy, great channel, friendly. From the Netherlands, but we won't hold that against them. So, Paul, are you now officially retired? Did I read that or hear that right? Guess what I almost forgot? That was a borderline tragedy right there. I'm like, that sluice doesn't sound right. Something's not right here. There we go. Welcome back for a minute, Terry B. The buble sauce, yes sir. Doesn't look like I did the greatest job classifying this. Yeah, we do the bubble for the fun. Some creek drops. I'd give creek drops a try for the panning phase. So when I pan, I don't use dish soap. Can't stand having bubbles in my pan. I use jet dry, but give creek drops a try. They're all here for the bubble, says AAA. One thing I am noticing, because I had the cons near the heater in the basement. Give me a sec, guys. These cons are really, really dry. They're not as damp as I like to run them. Oh, so Paul, all of those tickets, the drawing is at the end of the month. It's all the money raised goes to support autism and autism awareness. And those tickets you bought are also good for a second drawing, which we'll do in another month or so after that. So at the end of February is the big drawing for autism, and then there'll be another drawing. Just, well, for fun, I guess. Yeah, you don't need a lot of water, guys, but should never run dry cons through a sluice. It was really cold here this week, so I was running the space heater in the basement. I dried my cons out a lot more than they usually are, so there we go. Yeah. CBNU, every time, and I've said this every live that we've done, every time we talk about it, someone comes forward, their niece, their nephew, their son. Autism affects so many people. Brad's Bubble Emporium, producer of the only known bubble images taken from space satellite. There's a very good chance if you live in North America that my bubbles have floated past your house at some point. David Danderan in the house. Good to see you, David. And Paul V, if you're still here, since you were asking about the drawings do get done live, actually. Drawing days are always the best. I love drawing days. Oh, that's awesome, Paul. If you were to send me your email, I'd be more than happy to send you a sticker. Colored bubbles. It's actually in the warmer months. I take the show outside. You should try that. Put some food coloring. I don't want to end up dyeing my equipment. Though. That's what would suck. But yeah, Dina knows the score. Drawing days are so fun. It's a lot of work to get set up, but it is totally worth it. Yeah, so what you won is an entry into the upcoming huge drawing. There's 7 prizes so far, ranging from gold pay dirt to jewelry to Annie Stevens has this awesome treasure hunters everything bucket that she's thrown in. Amazing, amazing stuff. You want a kitten? Like, no. That'd be the prize that everyone would be like donating to each other. Awesome, Aqua. Let me know when that is. I'll be sure to promote that for you, buddy. A nice big flank sitting in there. Cool. Justin Winch. Hobo Rob, welcome in. Justin Winch is having ribeye steaks, baked potatoes, jalapeno bacon wrap, cream cheese. I love those. What? Jalapeno popper pepper. I love those things. Awesome, buddy. Good job. BNU, the next drawing day is at the end of the month. And that's the one that's supporting autism. I am having, Justin, prime rib with homemade horseradish, Caesar salad, and baked potato. And au jus sauce. So not too far off from you today. Sounds like Justin's hosting the community Super Bowl party this year. Congratulations, Justin Lynch. Wings and shrimp sounds good, Karen. I don't know that. Love me some shrimp, especially with a good quality cocktail sauce. Denny Blazer, welcome in, my friend. That's the thing I find though as I get older, with all like stuff like the Super Bowl food and that, is it's all good on its own, but not everything goes together, right? So it's like having a potluck. Everyone shows up with something and your gut gets upset because the food groups don't really match, right? Hey, Lutz, welcome in. Good to see you. Smash the like, hit the sub, do the things. Stick around, chat with folks, and we got you a wrench so you can connect. Nice, Nolan, that's awesome. Make sure you hit me up, buddy, and we'll do an exchange. Yeah, deep north, that's it, man. I usually rock the Tums beforehand rather than having to do it afterwards. Wow, some nice pieces. Not a lot this week, but the ones we got in there are really nice looking. So far, we're only about halfway through. No pickers yet, man. Not that I can see anyways. One has potential, but I don't think it's a picker. Iron Willis, welcome in, Iron. I'll get Iron a wrench in a second. I know Iron from another channel. Good to see you, man. Yeah, that's a good idea, Karen. Wings and shrimp, I mean, you can't go wrong, right? That's normally actually what I do, is like wings and shrimp and like a cold pasta salad usually. But it's just so damn cold out here right now. Yeah, I wanted something a little heartier today because, man, it's freezing cold out. Oh, I should also mention, I will be the guest Tuesday on Flash in Your Pan on Ed's 8 o'clock Tuesday interviews. Your chance to put old ATC on the spot, try and make me blush. Good luck with that. Yeah, should be a good time, Karen. Ed's a great guy. Hey, Lutz is a kid. That's okay. Thank you for pointing that out. The only reason it matters, kids are welcome here. Kids are interested in prospecting. I am all for it. Only reason that matters is I don't moderate people when I know are kids. You're technically not supposed to. And I think that's the dumbest thing, right? Is as you guys know, the only reason I hand out wrenches is so that you guys can connect around to each other. So first of all, I think it's dumb that YouTube doesn't let us do that without having a wrench. And also, they don't want you to wrench up people that are under 13. But people that are under 13 are not supposed to chat. So obviously, and I don't blame them. Obviously, some of these people will hide their age and say they're older than they are so they can participate in chat. And I don't blame them for doing that. But YouTube puts the onus on the creators to moderate their chats and try not to give wrenches to people that are underage. And how the heck are we supposed to know? Because they're not even supposed to be able to chat in the first place. You know, and there's some channels you go into and people feel like when I first started, like a long time ago, I got so much flack for not handing out wrenches on my channel. And the truth is, I was streaming from my phone, but because I would do it outside, I wouldn't have my laptop with me. And the device that I was using didn't have my account, so I couldn't actually wrench people up from that device, right? It's not that I didn't want to hand out wrenches, it was more like I couldn't. And I think, you know, you go to people's channels and there's a lot of bad blood given around people not handing out wrenches and et cetera, et cetera. And honestly, YouTube should just make it so you don't need a wrench to connect around to people. We should be able to make friends and grow our networks and hang out with whoever we want without having to have a wrench. I think it's just silly. But that being said, in case YouTube is listening, we love YouTube, as well as the police and the IRS. I didn't see what you were asking me. Let's go ahead and ask again. I'll keep an eye out for you. Yeah, you get a litter box. A shield now, or whatever the hell that thing is. What am I filtering? So what we're doing is we have concentrated dirt that we've gotten out in the creek. We've run it through a larger, so this isn't called a filter, but it works similar to a filter. It's called a sluice. And what we do is we run the dirt through it and it washes out all the light dirt and leaves the heavies and the gold behind. And that's what we're doing today, is we're trying to find gold in the dirt, which we've already found quite a bit. Yeah, the shield is the new wrench. Which, okay. All the things they could be working on, like helping us to connect to each other without one. Let's just, oh, they don't want us to have to hand out wrenches? Let's change them to shields. That'll make everyone happy. Hey, T.O. Welcome in, bro. Madison Warren, welcome to the channel. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like. Nice to meet you. Nice having these newer people in chat. Well, that's just it, deep north. Like, you don't, I mean, we have such an amazing community here. And, you know, I trust everybody. You know, it's not that I don't trust them to give them a wrench or that, but a channel really only needs 1 or 2 mods to get, you know, to time out people that come in. Because when you do vertical live streams, you are in the shorts feed, so you'll get your share of weirdos sometimes, right? You know, so you only need maybe like 1 managing mod and 2 regular mods, and that's pretty much it, right? And again, everyone just hands them out so people can connect and grow their channels, right? But it just makes no sense that someone should have you know, power over someone's channel Because I've seen it in chats where people have, not as much in the prospecting community, but I've seen it in other chats where people have given somebody a wrench, and that person was a kid, and that person just went off and started banning people and timing people out left, right, and center. Hey, awesome, Let's. That's good on you. I'm going to check something out really good. Thumbelina's in the house. So good to see you, Thumbelina. Hey, everyone. Thumbelina is a fantastic supporter. We're wrenching Thumbelina up as we speak. Everyone, make sure you're connected to Thumbelina, and I promise you, Thumbelina will connect back to you if you leave a comment. Thumbelina is an absolute legend. Lives in an amazing place. Adam Kajawa, welcome in. Well, you're new to the channel, smash the like, hit the subscribe. Feel free to chat with my friends, make some friends, and we'll get some connections for you. You feeling any better, Tio? We're still dragging Bud around, man. Looks like we're out of the fine gold and back into the flaky gold this week. Man, it's been weird. Oh, that sucks, Theo. Alice, welcome in. All right. So, time for the halfway show and tell. What do you guys think? Really flaky gold this week. Check that. Crazy flakes this week. And I'm not seeing any fines hardly in there at all. All flakes. Yeah, it's all gold is good gold, but yeah, man, that's flaky stuff. Being extra careful when I see flaky gold, I'm always a little bit extra careful to feed right at the top of the sluice so it's got extra ripples to slide down just in case, right? What was the biggest fight in my lifetime? Thank you. Thanks for getting that, Jenny. So I found this in Maine, in Coos Canyon. Make sure I get the number right. I should know this off by heart, but biggest fight I ever had was this nugget here. Uh-oh. Oh crap, I just pulled a B&B. Where did that go? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. All right. We're putting that on the finger. We're not going to ever show that off in the capsule again. No one is getting these 4 sweetings, believe me. There it is there. See if I can get it. I don't want to drop it again. That was a little moment of panic in case you guys didn't notice. That's not going to focus worth a damn. When it focuses, it's got no light on it. Ugh. Anyway, that's the best view you're getting of it today. That is a 0.688 gram gold nugget. Hey, Funny, welcome in. Alex Urias, good to see you. Yeah, Dina, I found that crevicing. Well, I've told her, Dina's heard the story, but for whoever asked about it, I found that crevicing in some degrading bedrock, and when I scooped it out, it landed flat on its side. So the profile I just showed you, and I thought, oh my God, that thing's huge. Then of course I picked it up and it was a complete cornflake, but still, 0.688 grams is pretty damn nice find. I'll take it. Have a good one, Rob. No worries, Miss Funny. All right, let's take a little break. All right, legends. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Five entries for Alex, you legend. You're going to support a great cause. Drawing will be at the end of the month. 3 for Dale, it says Iron. NASCAR fan, I take it. Hey, let's, no. Give me a sec, hey, I got something I'll show you that I'm less afraid to drop. I could melt and refine my gold, but not at this point in time. So modern Michigan, if you pick a number, just stick with it. So I'm giving it away an entry into the draw. If 2 people pick the same number and that's the number, then 2 people win an entry. We try and keep it really simple around here because, well, I'm pretty simple. All right, Legends, number was 18. Congrats to Mary and Alex. There's an entry for each of you. All right. So Alex, this is how we store us prospectors, store our gold, and keep it in a vial. So this is the current vial I'm working on. That's a 2-ounce vial. There's about 42 grams of gold in there. Have a good one, Tio. So I don't know exactly what 42 grams comes out to. Say it's 1 1/3 ounce. Gold's worth about 5,000 an ounce right now. Somewhere between $6,500 and $7,000 in that little while. For the chat from Alex, we could do that. You're a legend, Alex. Have a good one, Tio. Take care of yourself, man. Feel better. Oh, awesome, Chuck Owens. So one of the prizes here with these entries, you can win gold pay dirt that you can pan at home, and gives you practice. And, I know you said you're in Michigan, I believe. There's lots of glacial gold in Michigan. And you can go up to Lake Superior and pan up there. Used to be you could run a sluice on Superior. That was some of the most fun ever, but they banned it. But Maggie, are we jumping in a bubble bath? No. Am I jumping in a bubble bath? Also no. All right, Legends, for 5 entries, courtesy of Alex. 1 number and 1 number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. How long have I been doing this, sluts? About 28 years or so. All right, Legends. So the number was 24 for 5 entries, courtesy of Alex. Awesome of you, Alex, supporting an amazing cause. The winners were Scooter and Mary. Congrats to Scooter and congrats to Mary. Country Taco's in the house. Good to see you, Country Taco. Scooter and Mary. Yay! Anglia Sparks, welcome in. Feel free to sub to the channel, smash the likes. Stick around, talk to some folks, and we'll get you a wrench. Like a master now or the real legend. It's good. I love anyone that follows my channel knows I love anything outdoors. hunting, fishing, prospecting, hiking, camping, bushcraft, you name it. Bird watching? Well, I love nature in general, so yeah. I mean, I don't go out of my way to watch birds, but I love seeing nice birds and stuff. Be collected, Rick. Stack silver, gold, and honey. Yeah. So, Alex, the dirt will roll off and leave the gold behind, right? That's the whole principle and why we want to do this. Otherwise, I'd just be panning out the dirt, right? And there are rocks that'll fall off, which you can see here. 12 point. We're talking deer hunting. Have a good one, Alice. Thank you so much for swinging in. I appreciate you. Italian bushcraft cooking. Another legend. Welcome in, buddy. Holy smokes, that's awesome. I shot a heavy 8 this year, actually. Lutz, I am in Ontario, Canada myself, sir. And I'll let you in on a little secret. That's where this dirt comes from. We do not have a lot of placer gold in Ontario. I have a hunting camp. It happens to be adjacent to an old gold mine. So that's why I get the privilege of finding this stuff in the creek. But if you are in Ontario and you want to pan for gold, anything in the Canadian Shield, anything around the Great Lakes area, you can definitely find placer gold. If we're up in Northern Ontario, I've personally found gold in Timmins and Sudbury. Oh, that sucks, Chuck. Yeah, deep north. So the story goes, I used to be in the armed forces, and the story goes, I met some guys that invited me to their hunt camp, and I bought a share in the camp. So buying a share in the camp, and they said, the old guys that have shares in the camp said, oh, we like the pan. I went in and I was curious because there was gold pans up on the wall. And I said, what were the gold pans for? There's no gold around here. Yeah. So if you want to hear the full story, you can tune into my interview with Flash in the Pan Tuesday. But the story goes, if you want, we'll take you out and we'll try it, right? Sure enough, I went and I got my first few little gold flakes and I was absolutely hooked, right? But yeah, it's adjacent to an old gold mine where they used to use a trommel. Back in the days, the trommels, it's not like today where you have miner's moss and all these synthetic rubber mats and stuff. Back then it was just all wool carpeting, and the trommel missed all kinds of stuff. And so what I'm prospecting for is stuff that washes out of the tailings pile. That's why you'll never see me, for the most part, find anything. You guys that are in here every week, I've never found some great big nugget in my gold, or that picker we found the other week was 0.1. Like that's a big piece of gold for me. Because even the old trommels normally wouldn't miss stuff like that. Dirty Strawberry 30 in the house. Good to see you. Welcome in. Bambi is tasty. King's Gold Josephus is in the house. Good to see you, Joseph. D3. A real American holiday. Well, you know what? I'm going to celebrate right along with you, buddy. And just like you Americans, the day after Super Bowl, I'm going to be completely unproductive. Because that's what it's all about. Backstrap is awesome. A-Lutz? No, we do not. For just recreational gold panning in Ontario, you do not need a license. Just make sure you have permission for whatever property you're going on. I missed what part of, did you say what part of Ontario you're in? Have a good one, Chuck. Great having you around, buddy. You're in Hamilton, in the Hammer. So yeah, any streams, look for streams leading into Lake Ontario, especially ones that have rock ledges on the side. You know yourself, if you drive, I know you're a younger fella, if you drive with your parents down the 400, when you get out of the city, there's all these areas where you see all the granite where they have to cut through in the highways. Any streams rolling through there is where you want to go. Look for inside bends. There's some videos on my channel showing you kind of what to look for. Have a good one, Nolan. Yeah, there's a video I have on my channel, Lutz, that I just put out, which is more or less like a prospecting 101 video. I figured every good prospecting channel should have one, so why shouldn't mine have one as well? So Modern Michigan, I know I'm pretty familiar with. I think I know where you prospect. You are right across the lake from Marathon, Ontario. There is gold there, Glacial Till. I have found that in some of my videos, and you can find Uperlites there. And I know you find Uperlites where you're at, obviously. But in Marathon, you can find raw Uperlites, ones that aren't rounded yet. They're kind of cool looking too. Ooh, there's a nice flake. Hillbilly is in Maine. Yeah. Ten minutes until we open the bar. Yay! Yay, bar. Ever tell you how much I love hanging out with you guys on a Sunday? Because I certainly do. You guys are awesome. Niagara, okay. It's not far from me. Not far from me, man. Niagara. Niagara from my camp is only about 2.5 hours. From my house, it's about 5. Steven Stark, have a good one, man. Steven, of course, donated that amazing bracelet for a charity drive for autism. Oh yeah, homegrown pork and store-bought pork are like two completely different things. Out where I live, we still have, we love the barter system here. You know, I used to grow chickens, and every year I'd give my neighbor down the road a few chickens, and he'd give me a pork belly, like a homegrown pork belly, and I'd smoke that whole thing and make applewood smoked bacon. Oh my God. It was the best. Yeah, that's always nice when you're able to buy a quarter or a half. Especially when you're like me and you hunt, so you never know. Like in any given time of the year, like at some points in the year, I can have 2 deer and 3 turkeys in the freezer. Not to mention all the fish. It gets full, so it's nice to be able to supplement with, you know, like quarters instead of having to buy a whole or a half even. You know what, Hillbilly? I'm not glad, obviously, to hear you have anxiety, but I'm glad that it makes me feel really happy that the community provides you with a place here where you feel safe and among friends, because I know we all here certainly consider you a friend as well. In fact, you guys, you know, some of the long-term folks, you know, I could reach out to at any given time. You guys, some of you are like family. Annie Stevens, welcome in. No need to apologize, Annie. Life gets busy for all of us. Curbside Classics is in the house. Good to see you. Man, the sluice is looking really weird this week. I don't know what's up with that. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of black sand today. There's a big old hunk of pyrite up in there too. That's awesome, Hillbilly, that you met so many in person. Almost my favorite time of the stream, when I get to sit on my butt and pan for gold and drink beer. All right, almost opening the bar time. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm in for some difficult panning today. All kinds of flaky gold in there. Look at me hogging the view to myself too, right? Yeah, and that's the thing about prospecting. You know what? It doesn't matter how old you are or how fast or slow you are. If you're happy like me, just to go out and find a few flakes of gold, just take your time. So there is the sluice today, with everything in it. And you can see there, that's actually a piece of gold. I don't know if that's a picker or what, but it's actually a piece of gold. But you can see all the gray pyrite in there too this week. That's a crazy amount of pyrite. I think I'm going to be in for some difficult panning. And yes, I do have impeccable fingernail hygiene. Thank you for noticing, everybody. Yeah. Modern Michigan, allthingscountry74@gmail.com, sir. Actually, before we open the bar, Hip B in the house. I played the Hip B music, and listen, look at who shows up. Wes himself. Good to see you, Wes. Okay, what do I want? Email. Modern. Email Modern Michigan. Okay. So if you can't find it and yours is on your channel, Modern Michigan, I'll find yours. And I'm going to put my email in my channel description. I did put it in the where you can click on it if you have a laptop, but apparently that doesn't work on phones. So, Eagle Eye Prospector, good to see you, my friend. Awesome, thanks so much, Mary. I appreciate you. It is 5 o'clock. There's my B&B koozie. No time to wait. Koozie or not, we're going in. Speaking of PBR and, oh, there's my koozie. Speaking of PBR and cobbles, I caught Flower Gold Wizards was actually live this morning. Caught a bit of that. That was awesome. You think my chat flies? Holy smokes. Val was there with Jason trying to read chat and she couldn't keep up. It was crazy. Cheers, legends. Appreciate each and every one of you that come out every Sunday. Makes my day. It makes me feel happy. Carries me through the rest of the week, actually. All right. See if we can go through another week without dropping the tub of suds. First we'll tilt this sluice. Pull that water out as much as we can. Actually, we'll just put Dirt Russell over here in the corner for now while we clean up. I want to make sure I don't shine that bright light in you guys' eyes. There we go. Not happening, Dan, not happening. Move the ginger ale out of the way now that we're on to better things. Yeah, you're a gamer, panning should be easy for you. Should have really well exercised thumbs.